Hello, beautiful people. My name is Scarlett. I am back. Welcome back if you've been here before. If not, I am so happy that you're joining me today. Today I'm really excited because I am starting a new series on my channel. And so the series is called BOP or Drop. And this is going to be an album review series, and it's going to work a little something like this. I'm going to rank the album from worst song to best. I'm going to give each song a rating out of 3 stars. We don't need 5 stars, we only need 3 to get the point across, okay? After I rank all of them, I'm going to go over the album as a whole, talk about a little bit about what I feel about it, and then we're going to give it the ranking. And today we have the honor and the glory going to the album The End of Everything by Cyrus. This is the one that gets the honor of being my first ever review, okay? This album came out in 2022. It has 8 tracks, so let's just get into it, starting with the worst song on the album, which has to be the opening track, Ghost. So the reason that I don't like this song, Ghost, is because it is just kind of boring. It really doesn't have much to build off of. The lyrics are kind of generic and expected. I really don't like the way that they did the electric cowboy country kind of vibe for the music itself. And yeah, overall I just didn't really enjoy it. It is catchy, but it just kind of lacks any kind of energetic feeling or vibe, and I just couldn't really get into that. So I give Ghost 1 star. It was really kind of a skip for me. Number 7 is the song called Young and Sad. Now the only reason that this song isn't ranked last place is because we get a little Billy Ray Cyrus moment, because they do a little voice memo recording of Billy Ray talking to Cyrus, which really is kind of cute to think of them being a family and all of that good stuff. The reason for Young and Sad not getting a higher ranking is because, again, it's just really simple. The lyrics just don't leave much up for the imagination. Like, it's all right there. It's not really anything dramatic or exquisite. It doesn't leave you feeling incredible. And it is kind of an extension of the song that comes before it, Lonely, and it just totally falls flat. It references the other song a lot, kind of in lyrical reference, and it just doesn't leave much for me. And it just doesn't live up to the expectations set by Lonely. So I give this one, again, 1 star. I did not like it. Now, number 6 on the track list has to be The Wonder Years. Actually, it's just Wonder Years. And I do have a little bit more better feeling toward this song, and I like its unique sound. Compared to Ghost, this electro country sound works a lot better on this song. And to be honest, I really did enjoy about the first, 60% of the song, but when it got into the end, it just totally ruined the song. I'm sorry, it left me feeling completely uninterested. I thought that Noah's vocals fell kind of flat, not necessarily flat by tone, but it just didn't sound as good as the other vocals on this album that she granted to us. Just unfortunately, it just didn't live up to that. I didn't really enjoy the vocals of the person that she featured on this song. I don't even know who they are. I just didn't like the sound. It didn't really work for me. My favorite thing of this song was the whistles and the way that they did the sound editing to make it this electro kind of whistle. It was really a kind of unique touch, and that's why I give this song 2 stars. Moving on to number 5, that has to go to The End of Everything. This is the final track on the album, and it does kind of wrap everything up into a nice little box to deliver to you, the consumer. It has a cohesive sound with the rest of the album. It doesn't kind of throw you off for example, Ghost does, which, let's just forget about Ghost. Let's make it a Ghost, okay? I did like this song, and it's kind of talking about death and the end of the world, but again, the lyrics just for taking on such a large topic like death and the end of the world, I just don't feel that the lyrics really live up to such a deep kind of topic. I do like that even though they're talking about death, it really doesn't leave you feeling burdensome and completely existential. It just kind of is like, okay, yeah, everything's gonna end, so enjoy it while it lasts. And I do kind of like the little kind of vibe of the end of everything being the end of the album, the end of the song, whatever. I like that she's trying to get into these bigger topics. I just ultimately didn't feel like this one completely justified what it was talking about. And so again, I give this one 2 stars. Alright, y'all, we have reached the midway point, number 4, and before I go on, I just want to invite you to like this video if you're enjoying it so far, and to thank you for sticking through the first half. That is so awesome. So number 4 definitely has to go to Liar. I really do like this song. I think that she's really kind of gives off a really authentic energy, which is kind of surprising coming from a female artist. She actually takes responsibility for something that she's done wrong, which I think is really an interesting take, because that's not so popular right now for women to be singing about I did something wrong instead of saying you did something wrong, you did something wrong. It's super genuine and repentant, and I just really like that vibe of like, I'm sorry, I did something wrong, I apologize. If this is a true story that she's talking about, it's also pretty vulnerable for her to go talking about this. I really like her voice on this song. The vocals are beautiful. It's just really, yeah, overall really pretty great. And so I give this song 2 stars. Moving on to number 3 on my list, and that absolutely has to go to I Got So High That I Saw Jesus. I really did enjoy this song. I thought that it was a great religious song, and I do believe in Jesus, so I really was touched to see someone with kind of a bigger name genuinely talking about Jesus, talking about the story of his family. And I really thought that the references were a little bit clever in the way that she's comparing it to the modern day situations, but overall I like that the song is kind of like, okay, you don't need to be worrying about what's going to happen with the modern technology and where we're going with all this. All you need to be focused on is being good with your creator and with your savior, and don't stress the small stuff. I really love the instrumentation on this song, and the only thing that brings it down for me is that it's kind of promoting drug culture, and I personally think that weed is a little bit cringe, a little bit not something that we should be encouraging everybody to consume, and for that reason I have to give it 2 stars. Alright, the final song, the number 2 spot goes to July. I really love this song. I really think that it is sad, authentic, deep, and I like that it's not too hateful. It doesn't come off as this deep, angry breakup anthem. It is kind of more somber, bittersweet, talking about letting something go when it's not serving the people involved anymore, and just moving forward in life and trying to understand what's going wrong here. Why has this gone wrong? I'm trying my best. This person's trying their best. I'm just not sure what's exactly happening. Now, it is a bit of jabs thrown at the hypothetical boyfriend or whatever, but overall it doesn't come off as too sinister, too angry, and I give this song 3 stars. Moving on to my number 1 song on the album, it is Lonely. She's my queen. I love her, and I really do enjoy this song. This one's sad, definitely, but it's not depressing. I like that it channels into these sad feelings that people feel, but it doesn't leave the listener feeling completely hopeless. Sometimes, yes, you need to get these feelings out, and this song I feel is very cathartic, but it doesn't cause worse problems, because some of these songs have very evil energy to them. They're talking about being sad, but it's kind of in a way that makes you feel even worse. This song has like a hopeful undertone to it, and I really enjoy that. And the vocals are absolutely stunning on this song. I can't get enough. So this song definitely gets 3 stars. Now moving on to the whole album, I really love the cover art. I think that it is super unique that she didn't use a picture of her face and actually just did an artistic piece. Obviously it's been done before, but I just feel like I like when people do that, especially because she's a beautiful woman and she could have used her face to get a little more like credit or viewing, but she just chose to like stick to the vibe. Overall, I think the album is super cohesive. It is a nice sound all the way through, and it's peaceful, and it has beautiful instrumentation, beautiful vocals, so the overall ranking is a BOP. Certified first review, first BOP, and we're gonna do a little high five, okay? I really enjoyed reviewing this album. It was really fun for me. I really am looking forward to continuing this series with y'all. So if you have any recommendations of what you think that I should review next, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear whether it was something you hated or whether it was something you loved. If you have any comments about this album in particular and your opinions on it, please leave them below. That would be super awesome, and I would love to hear it. Please like this video. If you got all the way this far, you might as well just give it a like, because obviously I kept you entertained at least a little bit, okay? And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe so that you don't miss any more uploads, alright? And I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful forever, a beautiful life, and I just bless you. And I'm out. Bye!